athletic wings. Sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Curry to Durant. To Curry. Pass to Cousins, down low. Got a piece of him.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Crushes down the slam. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
That one also no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Rejected by Green.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 6. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
It's blocked by Boogie. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Hayward. Well defended. Durant. Not getting the bounce. To Irving. Over to the right side. Trying to cash in. Brown shot off iron. No good. To Curry. From long range. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it. Within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Curling inside. Inside, he scores. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Durant. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Irving to Rozier. Oh, wasn't sure if he'd even shoot it, yet it goes down. Livingston to bring it up. 5-point game. Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. Marcus Morris, strong finish.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Warriors basketball. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Golden State.
To Sean Livingston. Rebound Marcus Morris. To Marcus Smart. Gets it in the left corner. Rozier. That won't go. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to know That was not a good shot.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To Sean Livingston. To Cousins. Tatum. Shakes free and hits.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. We played one here at TD Garden with the Celtics on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Warriors have the basketball.
Please give me the ball. Please give me the ball. Right.
Nothing going here on that drive. Down to 5 on the 24 to Curry for three. Can't get the bounce. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. It's an 8-point lead. Rozier rocking the rim. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the horse blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. To Curry. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Not going down here. Rozier into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. Flushes down the slam.
This 11-year veteran has emerged as a uniquely stabilizing force for any team he plays on. He may not ever win a prize for his fiery oratory, but his steady demeanor is part of what makes him invaluable.
That's the shooter's mentality. Stays with it after the miss.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Possession lies with Golden State. Iguodala to the basket, but his shot won't fall.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Curry. To Horford. To Rozier. Count the basket inside.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Iguodala to bring it up. Down by 15. Thompson to Curry. Fires the three and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Irving to Marcus Smart. Irving not going down for him this time.
I understand the refs may have made some calls that make you a little bit hesitant defensively, but still, I'd rather you be aggressive than non-aggressive, because if you're non-aggressive, you need to sit on the bench next to the coach.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Surveys the floor to Marcus Smart. Horford. Oh, had him going there for a second. Irving. Now that's a contest. Curry with the basketball. His team down 9. Thompson to Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He was all over it. Here's Irving into the front court. It's a 9-point lead. Smart tactics. Moves in for the higher percentage shot.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Curry to Durant. Thompson. Curry. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Durant. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Irving. Textbook defense. Celtics have it. Irving. That one also no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
First foul in the final 2 minutes. Stepping in for the Celtics, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Curry to Durant. To Curry.
On your right, on your right, on your right.
And a putback slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Now a 3 at the buzzer. First half in the books with the Celtics in front.
The Celtics worked hard for their halftime lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down.
Player of the half.
Kyrie Irving really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Warriors have the basketball. Curry. Tatum. Oh, that's how it's done.
You know, for a long time, I've been calling JT a young Paul Pierce because of his isolation moves, in particular in tight spaces, with fadeaways, step backs, whatever you want, he has. Now, that came from watching him a couple of years ago play at Duke Fantasy Camp in the summer. He was going against Jabari Parker for 3 days in a row. 3 days in a row, he gave Jabari the business. Now, this young kid was not even a freshman in college and was scoring any way he wanted to. And you knew that he was destined for success in the league. Danny Ainge got the steal of the draft.
Tatum. Not easy.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Celtics have it. Tatum had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down a bundle. Down low Thompson. Almost, but no good. To Hayward. Tatum. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Curry to Thompson. To Curry. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Hayward. Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Jason Tatum finished 3rd amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Boston with the basketball. Hayward. Tatum. That's off the side of the rim, short. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. Thompson to Curry. Green to Thompson. Green. Curry. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Irving. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Durant to Sean Livingston. The shot blocked by Brown.
And it's not just about blocking shots. It's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
Livingston to Durant. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen, watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. To Jaylen Brown. To Irving. Hayward. To Irving. 4-3. You know Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for 3.
For an average shooter, that's a good look.
Durant. No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Jaylen Brown. To Irving. To Horford. Inside, he scores.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Celtics have it. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Celtics way out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Kyrie with the right. to Marcus Smart. The drive, right to the basket, and the finish at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way, though.
Livingston across the timeline. Looking to make something happen, and they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Team foul number 1.
To Thompson. Fires the three, smothering D.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Irving to Marcus Morris. To Irving. And he buries it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Irving brings the ball up court. There's the toss. Just not going down. Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. Out of bounds, last touch by the Celtics. It remains Warrior basketball. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Curry. Not today.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Lockup time.
Curry to Thompson. To Curry. Beyond the arc for three. Off the mark. The follow won't go either. Down for Curry. Good. Off a spin.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Curry has it. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Durant. Add 2 points to the board.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. To Irving. Shot by Tatum won't fall. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Hayward. Deep right corner. Irving. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Curry. That one also no good. To Hayward. Irving. Rozier. Oh, knocks it down from three.
I love watching these coaches' moments. The coach was literally saying, no, no, no. Yes, yes, yes. That's how you make coaches look like masterminds.
Here comes the screen. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Mixing things up. hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Livingston. Durant buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Irving, message received. Well defended. To Durant. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Oh, they called the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First free throw is good. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. To Irving from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. And the finish. Jay, it counts for two, but that was pretty.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And hits the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair.
Oh, I see you've been working out, huh?
Deep three at the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Boston Celtics.